If you know how I feel, why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I tried.
Weird. How y'all doing? Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Coffee Break. This is number 2, consistence, question mark. So this week a couple things have been going on in my mind. I have not made any kind of guide or script. I don't feel like Coffee Break should be scripted, so I'm just going to say what's been going on, and it's mainly what I felt today and this past week. First up, let's talk about Little Mix. If you guys don't know who or what Little Mix is, it's a girl group from the UK that competed on the X Factor back in like 2011, and they actually went on to win. They're one of the more successful acts to come from the X Factor. It was a little over a week ago they released a song and a music video for their single Shout Out to My Ex. Now if you guys haven't heard the song, here's a really quick clip of it.
Shout out to my ex, you're really quite the man. You made my heart break and that made me who I am.
As you guys can see, the music video is not bad at all, but people have gone on to actually critique their performance on the X Factor. Here's another clip of them actually performing it live.
I hope she getting better sex. Hope she ain't making it like I did, babe. So for long as to call it quits. Forget that boy, I'm over it.
What's actually garnering a lot of attention and a lot of controversy right now isn't the performance itself, but the actual costumes that they're wearing. I feel like it's one of those topics that's just kind of old. People criticize girl groups, female acts, female artists, whatever you want to say. The female gender in particular is just always under fire for what they're wearing. And I don't think that's anything short of what's going on with the commentary here. It's just really old. We've been criticizing women for what they wear, what they say, what they do, what they think, what they feel, and I think it's something that needs to stop. And it's not anything that's gonna happen in my lifetime. I can only hope that humanity at least has the audacity to realize that we shouldn't be criticizing women, not even just women, anybody, people, regardless of what gender you are. Also, this kind of commentary really detracts from the performance that they had. People don't want to praise the fact that they're a talented group who not only had a killer performance, but great costumes, regardless of what people say. And they even sang live and sounded amazing. On top of that, the performance was filled with a lot of great choreography. It was just an all-around good number. Former Spice Girl Mel C even went on to comment on the performance, going on to say that the group had a solid performance, but because of their costumes, she felt that it made her uncomfortable and she couldn't let her daughter watch that. I'm not here to criticize anyone's parenting techniques. To each their own, and people are gonna raise their kids how they see fit. I don't think that's setting a good example for young women, though. And I know as a male, I have no place to say or insert my opinion in this topic whatsoever, but frankly I don't give a fuck, and I want to say what I want to say about it. I think the thing is that people tend to just overlook good talent, which that kind of mentality I feel like is really deep rooted into our society. We're fickle creatures. We tend to pick things based on how we see them as opposed to how they actually appear, and I'm not saying that that's everybody by any means, but it still happens, and there's a large majority of people that do this. But that's all I've got to say about that, really. There's not much more to it. We shouldn't be telling people what they need to do with their bodies, and people can do what the fuck they want. Next up, let's talk about this really quick. Sombra. Okay, now let's just add the fact that Sombra doesn't just suck. Sombra really sucks. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. So I am filming this having just come off of a 7-hour live stream. Now, I know the decision to live stream what was going on today was completely my own decision. That was my own action. Nobody asked me to live stream. The only person that made the decision to do anything was me. But I feel like Blizzard's handled this character reveal so horribly, it's just kind of degrading at this point. I feel like that with the ARG, it's something that they should have probably just cut the time in half. I think at the end of the day, if people weren't waiting 4 months plus for this to happen, then they wouldn't be as angry as they were today. There's most likely going to be a Blizzard reveal. We just don't know the exact date at BlizzCon. Can we also just talk about the fact that Ariana Grande looks a million times more fabulous than anybody scared on this planet? I feel like I forgot to tell you guys what I was drinking too. Ew. Today my drink of choice is a venti passion tea with no classic, whatever. It's not coffee actually, if you guys couldn't tell. Coffee's not red and almost, you know, translucent. I'm gonna get it with light ice. Apple juice instead of water, and one Splenda with no classic server. Get it with light ice, and it's actually pretty good. So that's it for this episode of Coffee Break. If you guys enjoyed my little rants and raves, or whatever you want to call them, then please hit that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe, and if you guys are returning members, go ahead and hit that bell icon so you can get notified whenever I upload content or go live. As always, if you guys want to see what I'm up to outside of YouTube, feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And if you guys have any suggestions for things that you want me to talk about on Coffee Break, feel free to submit them via my Discord server. All my links are down in the description, so check them out there. Thank you guys for watching this. You have a good week, and we will see you Friday for Fangirl Friday. Coffee break. I don't even have any coffee with me. Would it be cliche to have coffee on Coffee Break? I think that'd be kind of expected. I don't know.